my experience in the use of force. One of the things that we have to consider in self-defense is how much force should we use? Most of the time in Filipino martial arts, I'm teaching all the way to lethal force. And the reason why is the setting for Filipino martial arts is combat. Filipino martial arts is one of the few arts that's used by the people of its origin from as early as the 1500s to today. Law enforcement, militarians, it's one of the few cultures that has maintained their martial culture in the modern era. So I usually start there. But when we teach, if he shows a knife, I could show a knife, maybe. My experience is that when someone's attacking, if I'm using lethal force, they get to use lethal force. That's kind of like the match force for force thing. Obviously, why did you get into this situation in the first place? Why not just leave? There's almost no reason to fight anybody for anything. Now, if I'm trying to go after Patrick's family, then that's a different thing. But generally speaking, there's almost no reason for us to do this. But we respond with force by like force, in most cases as a civilian. Now, you need to seek the advice of a legal professional in the state and municipality that you live in. But my experience is we as civilians can match force. Lethal force for lethal force or impact force for impact force. If you're in law enforcement, well, it depends on the municipality. It depends on the use of force paradigm that you have in authorization. In some cases, you can escalate. In some cases, you can match. In most cases, we use toolbox, which is I'm going to use judgment and go to the level of force that I need to, that I think I can control the situation. Follow me for more stories about my experience with self-defense.